It's what, like 6:26 in the morning, and still in the hotel room. We're about to leave to go to the track. Cars are there, Grand National's on the trailer, and we're gonna be going through tech hopefully around like 7:15, starting racing at 8 o'clock. So yeah, see you guys at the track. Lined up here. As soon as we got over there to like come down, pull in right here, it started raining. So it doesn't look good over there. I don't know. It's whatever. Cars are soaked, track is soaked, so I don't know what the plan is from here on out. But I'm just sitting here and waiting for some news. Summit Racing up there. Two Corvettes and a Camaro. Grand National is dried off on the top. Sun came out, so we decided to dry them off. I got dust down here on the sides. I don't know if y'all can see it. You can see a lot of it down here. So I'm not really gonna wipe the rag over that. It's okay, water spots happen. But the top, clean and shiny. Line of Carla's getting shined up. You know, honestly, I think the mismatched rims kind of tie the whole car together. What's up, guys? We're out here. There's a lot of really cool cars out here, a lot of really good drivers, and everybody's starting up, and we're about to head out to the starting line. So I'm gonna put the camera around and put you on the dash, show you the track. Alright guys, so I completed my first lap. I forgot to hit record on the GoPro, that's my bad. It wasn't anything special, we were really loose. Our diff isn't really locking, so like my inside tire is like spinning really bad coming out of the turns. So I'm gonna try to like even my weight out and try to take the turn smoother, cut down on some time. I ran like a 47, which is not that good. I want to be down at like 43, 42. That would feel really good. But that's a lot of time to cut off. So you know, we're gonna go out there, try to run smoothly, and try to see what we can do to shave this time down a little bit. Alright guys, so my last run I brought it down from a 47 to a 43 flat, and that was just with like driving through the skids and stuff like that. And working through the problem with the positive traction. But I talked to a couple guys and they said to put more compression in the front and more rebound in the rear with my double adjustable Viking shocks. So that's what I did, and right now we're going to gear up for run number 3.
That white cone, you can start easing out of her.
Good run. I lost a second.
Spinning.
Yeah.
You were 43 last time, wasn't you?
Yeah.
These 2 turns up here, you went in way too late. You need to hit your brakes a little bit sooner and cut into that cone just a little bit. You went way outside. Took on 2 of those right-handers. Try to carve it in there a little bit.
Okay.
That's probably where you lost time that time. You know, it might have been a little bit different from you just made an adjustment and I'm in here, you know.
Yeah. Alright guys, we lost a second on the last run. What was that, my 3rd run? Yeah, we lost a second on my 3rd run. So I got a jack. I jacked up the front of the car. Geez. Hair probably looks like freaking crazy right now without the helmet on. Jacked up the front of the car, turned the rebound up on the front, and pretty sure, yeah, I did turn the compression up too, trying to like stiffen up the shocks in the front so we didn't get as much body roll and binding this tire because it's coming off of the ground. My back inside tire is coming off the ground. So on the last clip is where my GoPro ran out of battery, but like I said, I didn't have a charger, and actually learned that my uncle had one. He has a couple GoPros and he had a charger with him, which would have been good to know, but it's honestly not that big of a deal because we didn't really make any spectacular passes, me and the Grand National. It was kind of a learning process through the first day. Actually figured out what was causing the rear inside tire. Like if you're going left or right, whatever tire is on the inside and the rear was picking up off the ground, and we figured out that that's the sway bar that was picking it up from the body roll as it's trying to keep everything equal. Now some of you might be watching this and you're like, well, duh. But I mean, this is like actually one of my first official events and one of the first times actually like putting it to this car. So, you know, it's a learning curve, and we went back to the trailers, got my tools. I disconnected the sway bar, pinned it up to where like I didn't have to take it all the way out of the car, but it was actually just loose in there. Everything was secured, it's fine, but it made for a lot more fun racing tomorrow. And I think you'll really be able to tell how much of a difference it made when you're watching this footage. I felt it in the car. You'll be able to see how much faster I'm taking the corners. Hopefully you will. And you'll be able to hear the car sticking to the ground more. You won't hear that one tire spinning or anything like that, because I mean, it wasn't the diff's fault. It had nothing to do but spin the tire, because all the weight was pinned back on that opposite tire that was still stuck to the ground. So just reassuring you guys, it wasn't anything major with the diff. It was just one little sway bar linkage that we had to disconnect, because on big tracks you do want to keep that connected, but on small tracks like this, where you're going through these really tight corners and you get a lot of body roll, you do want to disconnect that so the car isn't trying to twist itself up. But that was a fun day. Lot learned on this session, but tomorrow, day 2, that was where we really started gunning for lower times, and we had a lot more fun. So stay tuned.